Good morning, everybody. It is Friday the 13th. All right, I slept pretty awesome last night, so hopefully that's good news. All right, let's get into it. Knitty McPurly. Still on these caramely colors. Arkansas Yarn Co. Yes, please. Kind of like a neon-y, purpley pink. And there was a candy in there. Twice sheared sheep. Stitch markers. I can put those right into my newly organized tackle box. And Fibernymph. Still in yellows. Oh, well, this is actually, they're calling this one gold. So we have a little info today. It's a bit darker than what it's showing up to be. All right, so we have a color notes thing today for gold. Historically, this color is deeply rooted in ancient civilizations where the metal was named for the highly prized across many cultures. In Egypt, it was called flesh of the gods and used in artifacts, especially for the afterlife. Today's associations. Gold is a popular accent color in fashion and interior design, often used as a glitz factor. Its metallic association could also add a tactile feel to a color scheme. Metaphysical connections. Yellow is said to amplify other energies. It is thought to promote self-awareness and relieve feelings of anger and inferiority. Interesting. All right, so that's it. I slept in a bit later today, but I knew I needed it after not feeling great yesterday. And especially if half of our team is still out today. Well, today is Jess's day off, so she definitely won't be in there. But if Anna's still out sick today, it'll be just Lori and I again. So I wanted to make sure I was well rested to feel my best today. So I'll have a bit of crafting time, and then let's see what we get into at work. Hey y'all, it is after 3. It's Friday. Jessa and Anna are still out sick, and Lori just left for the day. She's 1, not feeling well, and 2, leaving for a Christmas party that she has out of town. So it is just me in the store by myself. So I am knitting on this. This is the Bon Melange. I don't know if I pronounced that right. And now I got more mohair on my lip. It is a pattern by Earth Yarns. This is their Earth yarn here. We are going to be carrying it, I think, after the new year. I need to stop putting it on my lip. We're going to be carrying it after the new year, so this is a shop sample. If you have followed the Arkansas Yarn Co. Instagram, this will look familiar because Pearl, which is the iRobot vacuum, ate this. This has been many weeks ago, and no, I did not leave my project on the floor. I left it in my project bag on one of these pink plastic chairs. I'm pretty sure Pearl knocked it over, it spilled out, and then ran over it and picked it up and spewed it around the room. So I haven't touched this since the incident, as we'll call it. And so I decided, since it's been a little bit slow the last couple days, sometimes we get knitting time, and Lori wasn't feeling well today, so we just sat and knit and did a few things, so which was great to have a shop sample project to work on. So yeah, I haven't touched this one in a while, which is good. I just usually leave this here for the days I work while I have some time, so I'm working on that. But otherwise, yeah, I'm just staring at all the yarn that I don't need to take home with me, but want to. I thought since I'm by myself, today might be a great day for a yarn store tour. So I am right at the front door here. And when you walk into Arkansas Yarn Co., you'll probably first see this giant wall of yarn. And that is all Malabrigo down here. So all of our Malabrigo is right here. And then we usually have something that's more recent up in the front here. This with the Surrey is usually in the corner by the window, but it's moved out right now. But we have Lori's wool and coffee collection here. She worked with Alexandra Davidoff, who made these designs. These are the ones that was knit up by Alexandra that she gave to Lori to use with the collection. We have some chicken kits in Arkansas Yarn Co. And then over when you go to the right of the store, there's another wall, and those are all commercial yarns. I'll scroll over to here real quick. We start with the cotton, we have bamboo pop, we have earth yarns, we have loopy mango, which is all 50% off right now because we will not be carrying that anymore once it's out. And we have Jody Long yarn. And then on all the inside shelves, basically all along here, is all indie hand-dyed yarns, starting with Lori's yarn. So we have fingering weight here. These are the more variegated specialty ones. And then when you turn the corner, we have more of the tonal. These are still fingering weight. And then turn the corner again to the other side, and we have her thicker weight from DK and up. She has a yummy DK Surrey there. And then we have, these are, sorry for the noise. Main Street drivers around here are crazy. So we have Twisted Ambitions yarn, Ross, who was our last trunk show we had here. So these are his. We have fingering and DK weights of his yarn. We have some different books. The Doodle Book, Patty Lyon's Knitting Bag of Tricks, the Sock Project book. We have some hat kits right here that Lori made a pattern for. And then around the corner here, we have some cocoa knits. We have Yarn Cafe Creations. And then we have Chelsea yarn, Chelsea Luxe, right here. We have lots of twice sheared sheep goodies. Here's the earth yarns. Those earth yarns make really good substitutions for some like the color work in projects. Really good. And then over here we have the Dragon Hoard wall along with our pearl strings, some more cocoa knits. And then we have a few different miscellaneous ones. We have some hypnotic yarn. We have some Hue Loco yarn. We still have some of the darker side of Pretty, which is what Jessa and Anna dye together. What else do we have over here? I think, oh, we have some of Kimber's Cozy Creations here. And then opposite, we have our self-striping, which is all Night Owl fibers. Rachel, who has been she was in here for the yarn crawl with her mom. And I think they will be returning again next year. And then our last shelf back here, again, we have some miscellaneous. We have some Teeny Button Studio. We have Charming You. Those are Charming You also. We have some Meso skeins. This is from the trunk show she did with the specialty colorway for Lori. And then we have Illimani, which is the yarn that we used in these hats, and these fingerless mitts, which are awesome. We also have Jane Iredale makeup. And here's the, Lori calls it the living room. So where all of our friends gathered. And if you didn't know, if you're not a regular, all of us workers here have seats that we always go to. They're not assigned seats, but that's kind of how they ended up. So starting with where the shawl is, that is obviously where Jessa sits. And then the next pink chair is where Anna sits. Lori is the one up there. And you can see by my stuff all there, that's where I sit right there. So, yeah. We have Plum Deluxe tees, many accessories. We have Chowgu needles. We have Knitter's Pride needles. And then we have our sale rack back here of yarn. So we have some goodies back here, all on sale. And then this is our classroom. Anna, of course, does the board. She is really good at drawing and things, so she always decorates the board. We have a class here tomorrow on Saturday. And in the back, we have the shipping station, the dyeing station, which I'm not going to show right now because it's a mess, but we do have a back entrance that you could come in that way with our parking lot in the back. And that is a tour of the yarn shop.